So I was asked the question, what is the Next Academy podcast about? Really, the podcast is a fun way for Cody and I to look at different business books, different leadership books out there, and do our best to try to filter them in to our world and into the construction industry world. Again, that's the key concept really in Next, is how do you take a lesson, whether it be from a book that Adam Grant wrote or a Harvard Business Review article, and filter it down into your world. And our world obviously is, for Cody and I, it's trade association executives, but it's the electrical contracting industry in the unionized construction world. And so what we try to do is take some of those ideas and concepts and try to filter them into, what does this look like for us? What does this look like for our contractors? How can they be applied? And that's a little bit of a taste of some of what you do in the Next Academy, but really the podcast is really about spurning thought and getting you to think a little bit differently about some of the topics that we're challenged by. I like it because I get text messages all the time from friends in all different industries. I have friends that are in the scrap steel business, the financial world, doctors, you name it. And it's fun to listen to their text messages, and they tap in and they listen to the Next podcast. So I really say that the podcast is for anyone, and you may get a good tip on a book that might intrigue you as well. But I think the podcast is for anyone really out there. I don't think you have to be in the construction industry to enjoy the podcast. Again, I think it really has to do with how do you take a concept and filter it into your world, and what does that look like in real life?